Hey there guys, this is Dwight Show with the Opposite Force Parkour, and today we're going to talk about motivation. Oh my god, motivation. This is going to be a rant, not a rant, this is going to be a discussion. Discussion implies that I'm talking to someone. I'm talking to you guys, this is a discussion. So if you got something you want to say, leave it in the comments, especially if it's something positive, because we're all about positivity. But for the last few days, I have not been. Actually, I'm kind of snotty right now. I think I'm coming down with something. Oh, that would be horrible, right? So actually, I'm off today, and I'm trying to film as many things as I possibly can, but I want you guys to look at something. It's this. Oh, my God. You see this thing? This is like a... You guys even know what a track phone is? Some of you probably don't even know what a track phone is. This is like a little, like, pay-as-you-go phone from Walmart, man. Like, you buy a little card, and you just, like, apply minutes to it. Oh, it's awful. I have no service. I didn't even do anything to it. My other phone, oh, my God. My beautiful HTC. Oh, I love that phone so much. It fried on me. I don't know what happened to it, actually. I'm mailing it in to get another one. Okay? I promise this is actually a video about motivation. Let me get to the point. So, my phone was in my pocket at work. I left work, I got in the car, and my phone was like really hot. I mean, like it was practically burning a hole in my leg. I thought it was going to explode. So I actually stuck it in the AC vent in my car, and it cooled off and it stayed on for a little while, but then the battery started to drain like super fast, and kaput, it died. The battery got like so hot. I mean, probably 150, 160 degrees. You're probably like, 160 degrees? This dude's crazy. But it actually got so hot, it like fried some of the internals. Batteries wrecked. I could put another battery in it because me and my wife have the same phone. I could put another battery in the phone, but it still won't turn on. All right. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because I want you guys to know, some of you probably know, but I want you to know how the smallest shit, for real, just the smallest fucking things can ruin your motivation. Man, I didn't want to make videos. I didn't want to be on Facebook with you guys. I didn't want to use Messenger. I didn't want to use Instagram, and it's for a reason. It's because this phone is tremendously slow. Look, it's doing stupid shit right now. This phone is tremendously slow, okay? The processing speed is really bad. And there's also another thing. My body's weird. I have like a really high electromagnetic output. So I fry electronic devices, okay? So I have to have... I have to have a rubber case, okay? This one's not really rubber. This was actually plastic. And when I got it, I thought it was going to protect that phone long ago, and it did not. So that phone fried really quickly. Piece of shit. Okay? The smallest things can rob away your motivation, okay? And having your motivation stolen from you, okay? Torn asunder, ripped away from you. And by the smallest things, I've already said that, by the smallest things, okay? The human mind is a fragile place. We don't even understand it, okay? And some of us are butt-fuck crazy, right? So it is because of this that sometimes the smallest things can rip our motivation away. And I mean, we can have torrential, monumental motivation. I mean, I am the most I am the most motivated SOB on the entire planet. I think I could do anything. It's also probably because of the fact that I'm a Leo, okay? And we Leos tend to think that we could do anything. It's funny because somebody said to me the other day, if all of the signs, Cancers and Sagittarii, you motherfuckers plural, Cancer, Sagittarii, you know, Leos, and yada yada yadas, right? All the freaking signs. We all think we're the best, then that means none of them actually are. Except for Leos, because we're always better. But anyway, so I hate this little phone. And I didn't want to do anything because it's actually really hard to work with. The keys are like this small, and like I have stupid ass thumbs. So like I couldn't type well, and it was driving me nuts. Even when I turned the phone to the side, the auto rotate on it is absolutely awful. It's a terrible phone, okay? It was bad when I got it, and then of course my body fried it, okay? Because there was a while I had it with no case at all. And so the internals are all jacked up. The processing speed is super duper slow. It's just tiny and awkward. My other phone was like this big. It was like a computer from Star Trek or something. I mean, the screen was enormous. I could, you know. Motivation, guys. Now I'm going to get a little more serious, all right? Motivation is a tough thing, okay? When you have it, you have it. When you don't, it feels like you'll never get it back. Okay, it's a weird relationship. Like, when you find motivation, when you have it, when you become inspired, and you're motivated to do great things, you're motivated to accomplish the goals in your life, it's just like that time, freshman year, when little Sarah Shabazz found out that freaking some kid, Dorian, somebody liked her. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but that happened to me in freshman year, alright? I'm getting to the point. This girl, Sarah, in high school, freshman year, found out that this dude, Dorian, liked her. And she had like been all up with his shit since like 4th grade. And when she found out that he liked her, it was like the greatest thing. She thought it was the greatest thing in the universe. And there's a reason why I'm explaining it this way. She thought it was the greatest thing in the universe that Dorian liked her. And it was all she could talk about. For a whole year, it was all she could talk about. Why didn't she do anything about it? Why didn't she do anything about it? She found out that Dorian liked her like early freshman year. Some girls came and were like, oh my God, Dorian's liked you since like 5th grade. Like all the other girls like him, you fucking bitch. But like they laughed in her face, but they actually hated her to death because Dorian liked her. Hold on for a second. This one's a screamer, I promise. So, anyway, Sarah finds out Dorian likes her. She doesn't do anything about it freshman year. We go home for the summer. We come back. And then she finally decides she's going to do something about Dorian and finds out that all the girls were lying. Damn. Dorian didn't like her. He actually couldn't stand her freaking guts because she was slightly pretentious and thought she was the smartest person in school, but I was. Okay? Let's not get into all that. Okay? That's neither here nor there. But the purpose of it, this is the problem. This is the thing. When you have motivation, fucking use it. Okay? You have to let motivation trump everything else. Your fear, your concerns of failure. Let motivation be the most powerful and driving force in your entire existence. Your substance should be made up of motivation and inspiration, that spark, that moment you feel it. Use every last bit of it, because you never know when something fucking small, like a damn phone, is gonna rip away your motivation, okay? We're human beings. Most of us are not as mentally strong as we think we are. And I've been through some serious shit. And a little tiny hang-up like a phone was able to rob away my motivation from the thing that I want to do with my entire life. And that's teach people how to be fit and how to do parkour and free running and live a healthy freaking lifestyle so we can not die at 50 from lung disease and not have all of our limbs amputated from diabetes. And that's something you guys do not know about me. My father still lives in Detroit, Michigan. My father is stuck on Detroit. Detroit is a horrible place. I don't know if you guys know this. Detroit's run down. There's entire streets that there's like a single house on them. It's a terrible place. And my dad won't leave. He moved. He moved to like Arizona. And Arizona, the place he moved in Arizona has like one of the best hospitals for diabetics in the entire world. Like the best dialysis machines in the whole practically United States or something. Close to it. 3rd or 2nd or something. Maybe the best. I don't know. I don't know everything about it. I don't even talk to him. I don't talk to my dad. And for all the people who don't talk to their dads because they don't know them and their dads are in jail, you know, it's awful. You guys probably want to shoot me in my face. I don't talk to my daddy because he's sick. How's that work? But I don't talk to my dad because I'm mad. I'm mad at him. And he's probably going to die and I'm still going to be mad at him. And I know that. And I should do something about it. I should call him, right? But I don't. My daddy is what motivated me to start training, to start exercising. I couldn't bear the idea of being like him. He was overweight, he was sick, he's had his foot amputated. He just didn't take care of himself, he just didn't care. I couldn't understand why. I still can't understand why I could not. As a teenager, as going into adulthood. And then when I had my sons, I was like, man, I can't do that. So, I started exercising. Started doing parkour. Because exercising to me is actually kind of boring. Like, I'm not the guy to just sit at the gym bench pressing. You know, I'm not doing squats and all that shit. I'm not crying. Yeah, I am. Do something with yourselves. Do something with yourself. Okay? When you get that motivation to do something great, do it. And do as much of it as you possibly can. That one spark of motivation probably will not accomplish your goals or your dreams in that one go-round. Motivation is very much like seasons in sports. One season you do phenomenal. You know, you break records. You win 85% of your games. You know, your basketball team, you come out, 70-something, 73% of your shots made. You shoot the most three-pointers ever in a season. You make the most three-pointers ever in a season with the highest three-point percentage rate. Those two things together are absolutely amazing. And then you lose the championship. You're a baseball, you're an NFL team. You're the Detroit Red Wings. I love you. You're the Detroit Red Wings. And you win more hockey games in one season than anybody ever has before. You score more goals than anybody ever has before. And you lose the Stanley Cup. All right, where's your motivation to do the same thing next year, to try to do the same thing next year? A lot of the times it's not there and you do not do as well. Okay, so when you have motivation, when you find it, no matter what drives your motivation, use every bit of it. I want you guys to think about motivation like a cup. And every bit of that motivation you use, you are taking from that cup. But you cannot see the interior of that cup. That cup is black as night. You cannot see how much liquid is inside of that cup. You never, ever know when something is going to steal your motivation from under your fucking soul. It was a phone, guys. A phone. I didn't even want to get on Facebook because that phone irritated me so bad. Look at how positive I am and how something so small was able to steal away my motivation. So when you have it, just use it. Use every bit of it. Every bit.